Okay, it's Wednesday, April 24th, and I am in City Hall at room 234, Dennis Herrera, to continue, about the patient dumping, DPH breaking the law, yada, 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 the Nevada, the whole 9 yards. Hello, good morning. How are you today? Thank you. No problem. I understand. That's quite all right. I have an article that I'm reading that I'll have finished reading. Okay, so, like I said, my eyesight is bad, but I'll continue to try and read this article for you. Patients at the state-run Ralston Psychiatric Hospital in Las Vegas should receive a 3-day supply of medication and a one-way bus ticket to an out-of-state city with instructions to call 911 on arrival to be reported. More than 1,500 patients were dumped on other cities in this manner over a period of 5 years. At least 500 were sent to California. At least 36 of these patients went to San Francisco from Ralston Neal, according to Herrera, who, oh, my eyesight is so bad, notified officials at the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services. Well, isn't that interesting? I believe this city also signed a settlement confession with the Department of Health and Human Services, OIG, in regard to my patient dumping case, and of course left the innocent vindicated victim for dead, i.e. me. But, such integrity, it just really shows. Let's continue. He asked San Francisco service providers and members of the public to report any possible instances of shock and inhumane and illegal patient dumping. It's amazing that when I show, what I have on video, they choose not to prosecute. As the sheriff has said, the city attorney can't help you and the DA can't help you. Our hands are really tied. Remember the 1127 videos with the sheriff in regard to the criminal fraud perpetrated by the Department of Public Health with the fraudulent restraining order that it used to deny me not only my rights, access and accommodation, medical care, the list goes on. The practice violates a number of state, federal, and local laws, according to City Attorney's Office spokesman Matt Dorsey. It's really interesting. When I went to go file a police report regarding the state, federal, and local laws, they didn't want to take it, when the Department of Public Health on 12/19 once again broke the law with a fraudulent stay-away order when I went to the northern station. That, too, is on YouTube. Isn't it a wonderful system when they say one thing out of one side of their mouth and, other things come out of the other side and don't necessarily jive. All right, so let me continue. The practice violates a number of state and federal and local laws, according to City Attorney Office spokesman Matt Dorsey. Hospitals are required to avoid foreseeable harm to people under their care, sending patients to faraway cities without resources and without arrangements to provide for their care, place their patients at risk, Dorsey said. Herrera pledged to seek compensation from Nevada to recover any cost to local taxpayers, assuming the reports are true. Is that like the compensation they sought after they signed the settlement agreement stating that they had broken emergency federal law with me, or did they just leave me for dead and pay the Office of Inspector General $5,000 and, of course, didn't provide services after that, and that's why I'm continuing to seek them? It's an interesting question. I'm sure the research will provide the correct answers. Moving on. Assuming the reports are true, he said in the statement, stories of people in grave psychiatric condition mysteriously appearing at the Greyhound bus station at the old Trans-Bay Terminal have circulated for years, noted Bevan Dufty, Ed Mayer's homeless czar. Well, yeah, that's just another farce. Homeless czar, and everybody's still homeless. It is a serious, I'm sorry, my eyes, concern for the city if there is a pattern of any medical facility being part of this, said Dufty, who noted that while San Francisco may be known for robust mental health services, robust mental health services? Are you kidding? The way I have been denied continually by the Department of Public Health, and it's here on YouTube for you to see. It's wonderful how, the politicians spin, falsehoods into realities. San Francisco may be known for robust mental health services. Providers are, is that tapped or taxed enough with their current patient loads? If this is happening, it shouldn't be. Well, and I guess the Department of Public Health shouldn't be breaking my medical and federal rights, and, the city attorney and the DA shouldn't, not prosecute in order to fix and correct, and, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't, so East woulda, we'll just see. Let me ask this lady how much longer. In the meantime, I'll turn this off if necessary and start it again when they come in. How much longer will this be, madam? All right, I will continue.